everyone, I hope you're keeping safe and sane in the midst of lockdown. My name is Catherine McCullough and I work as a nurse at the Royal Berkshire Hospital, and I've just been asked to give some prayer updates for how things are going there. Normally I work as a theatre nurse, assisting surgeons in the operations, but the last month or so the job's been a little bit different. So the planned surgeries have been cancelled and theatres converted to take intensive care patients with COVID-19. And this is patients who need a bit more support to help keep them breathing as they fight this disease. And ICU is normally quite a specialised area. There would normally be 6 weeks of training before you're let loose on patients. But on my second shift, I was asked to take over the care of a patient overnight. The shift went well, and not every shift has been such a jump in the deep end, but there was a very steep learning curve, and I think a lot of people have been through that recently. There have been research nurses who've been pulled back to ICU, and other staff who've had to leave clinical areas and have ended up doing research on coronavirus. There are a lot of people who are doing something different to their normal job and having to adapt pretty quickly to it. As well as change of role, there would be a lot of people at the minute who are away from home. We've had people come up from Devon and down from Manchester, across from London, to help us here in Reading, and they're staying in hotels or a hospital village that has popped up in Reading School. And I just think doing all of this and being away from the people that you know could be very isolating. One major concern we have at the minute is one I'm sure you've heard of, and that's that we have enough of the protective equipment. This is being rationed out, and we're trying to make it last as long as we can, but we do need a lot of it, and it can be pretty close waiting for the next delivery to come. Local support in this has been incredible. We had a delivery from Shiplake College, and they had designed and donated advisors for us to use, and a few big brand companies like Nivea and Ocitane have donated hand gels and hand creams to help keep us going. As of Monday, the RBH had about 150 confirmed COVID cases and about 150 more waiting results. One concern at the minute would be the emotional load on staff as they're dealing with very sick or potentially dying patients. There are very high levels of stress at the minute, and working long shifts can be draining. It can be hard, but there's a need to keep looking at the positive side of things, like the fact that there have been 450 people with COVID who've been successfully discharged. Another positive thing is that it came out of the fact that there haven't been as many visitors allowed into the hospital, but there were also some iPads donated, and so people have been able to talk to their family and get an update on how they're doing, and I think that's been really reassuring for people. There are so many people needed to keep a hospital running. So you've got doctors, nurses, the therapists, radiographers, lab workers, pharmacists, porters, IT support, communication team, the researchers, admin, and everybody trying to coordinate the response to that. So, as well as praying for all of those people, if you could pray for anybody who's had a change of role at the minute, and getting used to doing things a bit differently. Pray for safety of staff, that we get enough of the equipment we need, that people stay healthy, and also that they stay mentally healthy, and just that we would be able to keep trusting in God's sovereignty and plan. I think that's enough from me. I'll pass you back to the church and hopefully see you all soon.